Coming up on Mountain News this morning, Eastern Kentucky healthcare workers continue trying to slow the spread of the flu in our region. And a man who survived the 2012 tornado outbreak uses his platform to help survivors of July's devastating flooding by bringing joy to children who were impacted.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News This Morning.
Well, good morning, y'all. It's Tuesday, and it is almost 5 o'clock. I'm Dakota Makris. Thank you so much for starting your Tuesday off with us. Let's head over to Cameron Aaron for a look at our forecast this morning. And Cameron, it rained overnight.
Yep, rained last night, raining this morning in some places, and more rain in the forecast for really the rest of the week. So if you're tired of the rain, we got a little bit more to go before we get a little bit of a break this weekend. Let's go over to the London Corbin Airport this morning, looking at a soggy picture here, looking at some cloud cover as well. Current temperature 52 degrees over at the airport, so we're about 20 degrees warmer this morning than we were at this time yesterday. So it is much milder as you step out the door, but we're also tracking some showers over in Whitesburg and Letcher County. Also looking at some soggy conditions at this location as well. Temperatures upper 40s, lower 50s, really not bad as you step out the door this morning. 54 in Somerset, 52 for London, 46 in Clintwood, and 50 over in Pikeville. But like I said, we are tracking some showers, not raining everywhere, but some light rain is falling over portions of our southern and also western counties as well. As you step out the door this morning, be sure to grab the umbrella. More showers are possible for the rest of your Tuesday. Not going to rain all day, but off and on showers are likely. Upper 50s, lower 60s for highs, but much warmer air on the way by Wednesday and Thursday. That full forecast coming up in just a little bit. Dakota?
All right, Cameron, thank you. Well, healthcare officials in Eastern Kentucky are seeing a spike in flu cases across the region. Our Chandler Wilcox tells us how healthcare professionals are working to slow the spread.
The flu is spreading rapidly in Eastern Kentucky. Healthcare officials are busy tracking the numbers.
Almost all of the lab confirmed cases are type A, in which the influenza vaccine targets the H1N1 type A flu.
Nearly half of Kentucky's positive cases for the year came through last week, so many that pharmacies are beginning to fall behind.
There's quite a bit of drug shortage on liquid ibuprofen, liquid Tylenol, especially for kids dosing. Luckily, I kind of saw that coming. We stocked up on it. I've had kind of ample supplies, but even us, we're starting to run a little bit lower on things.
Over half of the lab-confirmed cases in Pike County have been this past week, bringing them up to the 6th highest rate in the state, which is sounding an alarm for healthcare officials to get locals vaccinated before the holidays.
If there's about a 2-week window for the body to receive the full immune response, so we have that window now. There's still enough opportunity and time.
Even if the vaccine does not stop you from getting flu, Riley says it will slow down the severity.
When you track hospitalizations and death, we know that that vaccines reduce disease severity, they reduce hospitalizations, and they reduce death.
State officials are considering the flu to be widespread now, which is the highest level of infection risk an illness can be. In Hazard, Chandler Wilcox, WYMT Mountain News.
Well, the CDC is reporting nearly 9 million flu-related illnesses this year so far, reaching record-level rates. A 2012 Eastern Kentucky tornado outbreak survivor is giving back to those impacted by flooding. Austin Shuck with What the Shuck podcast and Appalachian Pioneer program is hosting the 3rd annual Rockin' Around the Mountain Appalachian Christmas on December 9th and 10th. He's teaming up with the Rural in Lexington for a toy drive for flood survivors. He says he knows firsthand about the generosity from others.
When you actually have nothing, it means so much. Like the slightest touch on the back is like a grand vista in a moment like that. It's such a little gesture, might mean the biggest thing when you are essentially at rock bottom.
Nicholas Jamerson and the Morning Jays, along with other artists, are providing live music during the 2-day event. Well, just shy of 2 years ago, Calvary Baptist Church in London hosted its first food giveaway, and now these events have transformed into a food ministry. The Calvary Baptist Church's Upper Room Food Ministry serves hundreds of Kentuckians through its biannual food giveaway events. Volunteers say although nearly 80% of giveaway recipients are senior citizens, well, they aim to serve anyone who comes through their pickup line.
But we try to make sure that anybody that comes through is served, and once we do our initial first 200 plus cars, we close down for about 30 minutes and set up a mini drive-through, and we do an additional 75 cars or so in the afternoon.
Senior Pastor Jamie Maxey says giveaway groceries are purchased through the church's tithes and offerings. He says they hand out about $15,000 worth of food during yesterday's event. Well, speaking of giving away food, we have a video out of Louisville of a UPS delivery driver's reaction to seeing snacks on a customer's doorstep. Well, the video has gone viral on social media. Tony Hilson Barnett says she and her husband started leaving snacks for delivery drivers during the holidays 3 years ago. Ever since the height of the pandemic, they've been more reliant on deliveries and wanted to show their appreciation.
Oh my God! You guys are the best. I gotta take a Snapchat of this. Oh, Capri Suns are my favorite. Yes. Oh, dude, these the stop that I'm at. Look, thank you for the deliveries. You make our holiday shopping so easy. Please take snacks for the red. This one and Pringles, sour cream. Oh my! Thank you.
Oh my goodness, well, the snacks have become a tradition in their neighborhood, and the homeowners hope more people will follow their example. Well, an online petition is gaining traction as a Loretta Lynn fan looks to rename the Painesville Lake in memory of the honky tonk girl. A Change.org petition started by fan Carla Engel now has more than 16,500 signatures, asking Governor Andy Beshear to make moves on renaming Painesville Lake State Park. With a lot of buzz on both sides of the topic, the petition and its supporters say the legacy Loretta left behind and the tourism power her name brings could mean great things for the lake.
They can relate to Loretta. You know, a lot of people that's had a father that's worked and provided for the family, just like that song Coal Miner's Daughter. When Loretta sung that song, you know, a lot of people relates to it, you know, and that's what a lot of people tell me that come here.
Loretta's cousin Mac Lowe also serves as a caretaker for the home place in Van Leer. He says the stories of connection people feel with the celebrity are what brings them into the area from all over, something he believes would be amplified by the state park being renamed in her honor. Well, thank you so much for getting your Tuesday morning started with the Sierra Mountain News this morning. Coming up next, a drink popular in the 80s and 90s seems to have made a comeback this year and knocked a favorite cocktail off the top 10 list in the process.
And showers continue on your Tuesday with warmer temperatures. That full first alert forecast coming up.